Hello and welcome to Let's Play Infra. Let's start a new game. I have been through this before, so I'm familiar with the puzzles. I didn't get the best ending, so we're going to try to get that this time. This game was released in 3 acts between January of 2016 and September of 2017. The acts contain several chapters each, between 2 and 5, and each chapter consists of 1 or more maps.
Oh, hey Mark, were you here all night? Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Good morning, boss.
Good morning.
And sorry for the early meeting. I have a feeling we might have a long day ahead of us, so we better start early.
So which building did you accidentally demolish this time?
So there's some backstory
you'll be here
there.
all day, but some of the places you're about to survey are in exceptionally bad shape, so we might as well be prepared for the worst. Also, the maintenance reports we received from the municipality council yesterday seemed incomplete. So either those reports have gone missing, or there never was any maintenance done to begin with.
Ha, sounds great.
Exactly. So be extra careful out there. And I want everyone wearing their helmets today. That means you too, Mark. But enough chit-chat for now. Mark, why don't you go ahead and start the presentation? You're better with computers anyway. Alright, a quick recap of the situation. As you all should know, following the corruption scandal last year and with the upcoming local council elections, there have been some changes in the maintenance services of the Stalburg region. It was decided that all key infrastructure, including power plants and water systems, will now be maintained by us.
Do we really need to hear all this again?
Well, not really. I just thought it would be a good idea to jog your memory a bit, you know? Anyway, like I said earlier, there were some missing details about the state of these buildings. That's why you'll be having a field day today, surveying these places. I'm sure we'll run into something that's in need of urgent maintenance.
If those bridges crossing the Plow Wedge River are any indication, I expect to see some pretty nasty stuff.
I hope not. The city council doesn't have much money to spare.
Typical.
Anyway, next slide, please. So, as discussed earlier, you've all been assigned specific locations today. Steve, you'll be taking the Plow Wedge River facilities.
Right.
Carla and Amit, you'll get to visit the Two Gorges Dam. The view from the top is supposed to be pretty spectacular, so the gig isn't without its benefits.
Naturally.
Looks like I get to visit the dam too.
That's right. You will take care of the Hammer Valley Dam and its surroundings. Oh, and there are a lot of tunnels there, so don't forget to bring your flashlight.
Sounds like a great way to spend a sunny day.
All right, final slide. Oh, very funny, Mark. Next slide. All right, that would be the gist of it. Mark, you can go ahead. Get your gear from upstairs, and you can leave when you're ready. I still have a few things to go over with Steve, Carla, and Amit.
Alright, now that we're done with that briefing, I'm going to go ahead and save the game, so I don't have to sit through that in case this recording goes south for some reason. And our office is upstairs, apparently, according to the boss, whose name is Paul, by the way. Except that some of the key card readers here are acting up again, so we have to use the side door closest to the main atrium. Which is an indication of how things in this city will typically work. Or not work. And you can wander around and explore the office area here. I'm not going to spend too much time doing it. there is this ginormous fish in this tiny tank, just staring back. And somebody built a box for it around somebody's cube while he was on vacation. It is at 7:30 in the morning.
You mean the M3?
Yeah, guess I won't be coming to work soon. Feels like my car can't take much more.
Why not use the public transport?
You live right next to a train station anyway, and there's a metro station south of the office.
Have you seen the tunnels? I wouldn't take the metro even if you paid me to.
Actually, the company will pay half of the regional ticket for you.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, saves you a fair bit of money in the long run.
I'm thinking about selling my car for good.
I still don't trust the condition of the metro tunnels.
Oh, come on. What's gonna happen? It's not like the tunnels are going to suddenly collapse.
Never ever say that in an adventure game, please. You know what's going to happen, right? Alright. Now, this game is developed by Loiste Interactive. I think that's how you pronounce it. And they are based in Finland. And if there's one thing I know about Finnish culture is that they do enjoy their saunas. To an American, having a sauna at work just seems a bit unusual. But, you know, that's more fun that way, I guess. You get stuck on doors easily. And somebody broke the glass on this door, so we don't have to use the card reader there. My office here, 803.2. I wish they'd swapped the last two numbers. 802.3 would have been more fun. Alright. So I need my camera, I need the truck keys. Before you go, take the following with you. Flashlight, camera, helmet, last time you didn't. Keys from reception, signed boss. P.S. I left company car keys below and get new markers, these suck. And there's a map on the table of where we're going. There's a map diagram of this. And this will take us through the first couple chapters of the game. Need my hat. I need my flashlight.
That's everything. Now, to grab the master keys from the reception.
Yep. The lady at the front desk has the building master keys. And there's an achievement you can get right off the bat here. And I'm going to quick save here. I think that's F6, where I've got that bound here. Yes, quick save is F6. So I don't really want to have to go through all this stuff. So we'll just take a dive off the balcony, and that creates an achievement called A Bad Case of the
Master
Mondays.
keys from the reception.
Alright, let's go downstairs. Right. Now, this game does an excellent job of making the world appear bigger than where you're allowed to go, with all these doors that you can't actually open. And it's kind of hard later on when you don't know if you can't open the door because you don't have a key, or because it's just set dressing.
What the hell? Looks like someone forgot to pay the electricity bill.
Out of order. And this sign basically says that the doors of all these elevators can be opened manually by overriding fuses B2 and B3. B2, B3, the doors open, and we're supposed to be...
I guess I'll have to take the stairs.
And I like taking the stairs better anyway. SimChick, planning and development. Another elevator. Juka's Vision Architects. Maybe grab some breakfast from the cafeteria while we're here, because it's going to be a long day, I have a feeling. course, it is 7:30 in the morning, so probably nobody's here yet. NCG, that's Y Company, National Consulting Group, accidentally orders wrong building destroyed. National Consulting Group, which is currently in charge of Stalburg's infrastructure and maintenance, has accidentally ordered an invaluable historical building built in the 1880s or 1800s to be demolished. I'm not going to read that other than to just summarize that they're going to sue and that this is a pure human error. We don't know how it happened, blah, blah, blah. They were aiming for a 1960s tenement apartment structure built by Walter Group, but they knocked down an 1800s building instead. And this guy up in the top, the picture on the top there, is our boss, Paul. All right, and there's some junk about other contemporary stuff. Metal detectors at the airport and all that other fun stuff. So I guess nobody's here yet, although I thought that food service people tend to start early. So they'd have a chance to get everything they need for the day ready. Emergency staircase, keep clear. They do not. Birds. Out here to a bike area. Alright, this game was built with the Source engine, which is the same engine as Half-Life 2 and the Portal series.
Geocache.
And
There is
sus
interesting inside it.
things like ladders and object physics work the same way as they do in Half-Life and Portal, so we'll be seeing something that behave like the weighted storage cubes. Some other companies. We have no business in their facilities, so we're going to go over this way.
Morning, Mark. You have a letter from the city authority. It's on the counter. Don't worry, it's not a parking ticket. Looks like it's just some keys.
Thanks.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Seriously, what's up with these damn elevators? Every time there's a power cut, they go into a lockdown of some kind.
Yeah, that's really annoying.
I heard it was some kind of precaution mechanism.
Really? What's the point of locking people inside the elevator?
No idea. But the most important question is what's up with the power grid?
Exactly. There have been a lot of power outages lately. Sometimes it feels like we're living in a third world country or something.
Indeed. I blame the local officials for misdirecting funds to some
Yeah.
irrelevant projects instead of the important
Yeah.
ones.
Guys, don't get sidetracked. We are talking about elevators here.
Stalburg nuclear power production about to double due to the third reactor, which will produce more power than the other two combined. Metal detectors that we saw in the other article in the kitchen are causing problems. They don't like DSLR cameras. Castle Rock Tunnel project nearing completion. And Metro workers protest today. That's the important thing here. Yeah, it doesn't say why.
Interesting.
That chiming sound we heard in the background is a indication that we've done something, hit one of the game's collectibles that it wants us to do. So there's a handful of those items around here that we need to hit. And we'll get more into the mechanics of the game as we get into Chapter 2, which will be beginning here in just a couple of minutes here. So we go into the IT office here. Well, congratulations, you finally managed to show up to work instead of playing Mahi's Motto 3D or whatever. But guess what? Our servers got hacked, and you're exactly the person we need right now. I don't know if we're still being hacked, but I need you to start fixing this right away. I'm already up to my neck in these redundant complaints from everyone in the building, so I really need your help.
Fascinating.
Alright. Big honking power plugs there. And if we go here, we can get back into the fire exit that we were in earlier from the kitchen. That's the back door from the kitchen, I mean. We got the keys from reception. So I think we're ready to go. Alright, fine.
What's up with the doors?
Looks like they're on the fritz again. I'll get someone from maintenance to take a look. Didn't you leave your car in the parking garage downstairs anyway?
That's right, I did park downstairs. Yeah, having doors that don't open is kind of against the law in many areas. I'm not sure if Stalburg is one of those. I would guess probably not. Knowing what we see later on in the game, I want to doubt that's actually against the law here.
Now, where is the car? There it is.
Alright, I'm going to save the game here in slot 2. And then we're going to get into the car, or the truck, and then we're going to go to Chapter 2. I'm going to try to do this in one video per map. There are some really short maps and possibly some really long
And
ones.
it's a beautiful day in Stalburg today, with a little over 18 degrees
see what this
Celsius
does.
and slight overcast.